Hey Libra, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle. And today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. And if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and do so, and that way you'll get notified when future videos are released. Today we'll be looking at some tarot cards, some oracle cards, even some personal messages. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If you feel that any role needs to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means, go ahead and flip it. Okay, well, we start this reading off with the Queen of Pentacles sitting in the reverse, followed by the Three of Wands, and then followed by the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And so it looks like this individual that you may be thinking about, or that is thinking about you, was somebody that was very ungrounded, very unstable. This could have been somebody that was disloyal to you. It could have been somebody that was also very smothering or controlling in some type of way. This is a very selfish energy that shows up with this Queen of Pentacles. Could have been an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. But really, this is a very shallow person. This is somebody that could be very manipulative. Also could have been maybe not a stand-up parent if they have children. But it just feels like this person was very, very self-centered, very possessive over you, and maybe taking from you, energy from you, or maybe money, whatever it may be, your time. But with the Three of Wands and the Two of Pentacles that shows up here, it looks like you've gotten some confidence to move forward from this relationship. You've had growth. You're kind of spreading your wings out. You inside are growing. Now, if you don't feel like you're there right now, then this may be telling you that this is something that you need to do, is to move forward, get that confidence, to get that momentum going forward. And I say that because the Two of Pentacles sitting in the reverse is making a decision. And whenever I see it, it's kind of like the person's juggling two things, like to stay or to go, to compromise or to not compromise. And it looks like with this Three of Wands coming out right before that overwhelming feeling of the Two of Pentacles of what do I do? What choices do I make? This Three of Wands is saying expand. Whatever that means, expand, whether that be traveling, having growth, freeing yourself from the thoughts, from the emotions, from the pain, whatever the case may be. This individual may be coming across very mean-spirited or angry in some way, pessimistic in some way, but definitely somebody who is ungrounded, somebody that is not able to maintain balance in this relationship. And it may be causing you a lot of overwhelming feelings inside. Let's get some from here and see if we can't get a little bit more. This individual also may be at a distance from you. All right, we have the Fool card that shows up here. Interesting. Could be dealing with an Aries or something within Aries season. But this is all about taking a new path, going on a new adventure, getting new hope, and having new chances in life. This is kind of putting an end to the old and moving forward towards something that you have no idea how it's even going to turn out. Okay. That card was like, ooh. All right, we get the Star card that shows up here in the reverse. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or something within Aquarius season. But the Star in the reverse is all about feeling ignored. This person may have made you feel ignored. They may have been very arrogant. They may have caused you quite a lot of depression. When this card shows up, it's almost like you're unable to see out of the darkness when you're with this person. You're not able to tap into that 5D thought pattern, you know. With the Star in the upright, you can see that she's got one foot in the water and one foot on the ground, right? So this is somebody that's fluid but also grounded. But it seems like this person takes your groundingness and shakes it up, rattles it up. Yeah, exactly. The High Priestess shows up here in the reverse, and this is all about not listening to your intuition, almost blocking it. Your intuition may be telling you things about this person that you brush away, and you may assign it to something different. Let me get some from this deck here. Okay, wow, these all came out together. All right, we got the Eight of Swords that sits in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Swords. So this is going to work our way through there, right? The Eight of Swords that sits in the reverse is all about releasing, right? Getting freedom, getting your hope back, you know, getting liberated from a situation. It's letting go. When it sits in the upright, you can see they're trapped by their own thoughts, right? This isn't even this individual. This is their thoughts, and they're trapped in it. But in the upright, I mean, in the reverse, I'm sorry, it's sort of like free yourself yourself from this already, because it's causing you a great deal of pain with the Five of Pentacles. I mean, you can look at the card and see the pain that's sitting here. This is all about feeling isolated, having a lot of worry. You may be even losing financial gain from this situation. Your health may be affected by this situation. When you're highly stressed out, your health is affected by it. The Knight of Swords that sits here in the reverse is all about somebody who's being deliberately mean. You know, this is somebody that may even be violent, but this is cruelty. This is somebody that's being so cruel, and you're sitting here falling apart. Okay, and so what these cards are saying is liberate yourself. If you have not already, these cards are telling you it is time to liberate yourself. I want one more from this deck. One more. Or you may have done that. If you have broken away from this, congratulations, because I know that wasn't easy. All right. Oh, gosh. I said, yeah. All right, first of all, you get the Eight of Cups followed by the Ace of Cups. Honey, if you haven't walked away yet, this is a sign that you will. The Eight of Cups is about abandoning a situation, withdrawing, retreating, giving up, saying, I've given all that I can give. I don't have anything else left. And you're on your way to new love with this Ace of Cups. This is all about a new relationship, and maybe even a new baby. This is about proposals and marriages and getting that love that you truly want, and somebody really respecting the heart in which that you are giving them. Wow, that's definitely a clear message. Let's flip gears and say, what does this person think about when they think about you? So when you pop into their head, what do they think about? The King of Spheres that shows up here, or the King of Pentacles, they think you're very solid, very practical, very much a leader. Maybe you're leading yourself in your life. But this is also an investor card. And so they may have felt like you invested quite a lot, or maybe you do something with investments. But either way, I feel like this person knows that you gave a lot to this relationship. Maybe even to the detriment of your own energy, your own happiness. Wow, we get the Lovers that's sitting in the reverse. You could be dealing with the Gemini or something within Gemini season. But when this shows up, this is all about not only a breakup, maybe even a divorce if you were married with this person, but lots of arguments, lots of bad choices. So when this person thinks about you, I do feel like they're in a lot of regret over the choices that they made, or the choices that they didn't make that they should have. Okay, it was once what felt like a very strong connection has fallen apart. The Queen of Cups, when this person thinks about you, they think that you were very nurturing, very supportive to them, very loving to them, that you didn't come with ill intentions. What else does this person think? Okay, all right. The Five of Swords and Justice. Now, Justice is what I call my karma card. You could also be dealing with a Libra, something within Libra season, or maybe this is just you standing in your power. But when the Justice card shows up, this is all about the truth coming out. Something has been revealed in this situation, and there's a cause and an effect to everything, good or bad. But this is all about you choosing a win-win. And because of that, we've got this Five of Swords, right? So the Five of Swords is all about an abusive relationship. Again, this person may have been very bullying to you, very deliberately mean to you. They may have stolen from you, whether that be actual items or money or your time, your energy, your sense of self. But this is all about just being in a very toxic and abusive relationship. And I do feel like this person, when they think about you, they realize that they're going to receive karma, if they're not already, for what they have brought to this relationship. One more. What does this person think about when they think about you? The Six of Cups, honey, this person's nostalgic, all up in their memories, thinking about you, wanting some type of reunion with you, wanting to go back to the times in which it was innocent. This may be somebody that you've known for a long time, maybe even dating back to children. Let's get one or two cards on what you think about when you think about them. So when you think about them, okay, that card wanted to fight me. The Three of Cups, you think they did too much. It's sitting in the reverse. This is my too much card. This is my no support card. This is doing too much and not enough on one angle. And what I mean by that is maybe this person drank too much, talked too much, I don't know, played their game too much. Whatever the case is, this is a too much person who did not put in the effort and the time into this relationship that was needed. They had no support for you. The Devil, oh my gosh. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or something within Capricorn season. But when this card shows up, this is all about maybe this person was very lusty in the world. Maybe they were very materialistic, very greedy, very envious. They could have had addictions of some sort. But either way, regardless, when the devil shows up here, when you think about them, you think about them as very toxic. All right, one more. What do you think about? Okay. The Six of Wands that shows up here. And so when the Six of Wands shows up, this is all about having victory, success. And I do feel like regardless, you are going to have victory either by leaving this situation or kind of breaking it apart. You can see that this is kind of like a man that's coming out of like a mountain, or he's like all rocked up and unbreakable. And I feel like that's how you are. When you think about this person, they kind of like broke you into the unbreakable, if that makes sense. So they broke you down, but you rebuilt yourself back up. Or this card is saying this is what you're working on right now. Okay. I got hair that's flipping around out here. All right, let's move on to some oracle cards. All right, we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It's sitting in the reverse. And listen, whenever I see this card in the reverse, I feel like at some point you were not giving love to yourself. And this card is saying you need to give it to yourself. You were giving all your love and all your energy away, and now it's time to give that back to yourself. Okay? There's one thing about giving energy is you need to be able to get it back. All right. Reconciliation shows up here, and it fell on the floor. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And so this individual, if you're not in contact, may be coming forward, may be wanting to reconcile, especially with some of the regret cards or regret feelings that we saw out here. But with this card kind of running away, when I was trying to shuffle it, I feel like you're going to kind of be like, no, I don't think I'm really interested in that right now. Okay, you may be kind of running from it. All right, it says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. It's sitting in the reverse. It's time for you to really take hold for yourself. What's really going to bring you happiness? Are you really working towards that? This also could represent this person not being able to free themselves from you, from the thought of you, or wanting to get back and reconcile with you. One more from this deck. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Now, do understand that you're guided to take them. That doesn't mean going back to this relationship, even though you may. If there's some changed behaviors, you might do that. But what this is saying is make the effort to build you, to learn what you needed to learn from this situation so that you're ready for another relationship if it were to come, or for this one to come back. All right, let's get some from this deck. All right. Too many. All right. Keys on a ring. Oh my goodness. This is having too many options, right? Being a third party. You see there's 3 keys on here. This is all about somebody that may be stringing you along, having one-night stands potentially, having many options out there, but you don't want to be a third key to anybody's key ring, okay? Wow. Okay, let's get a couple more from this deck. Too many. Oh, there we go. All right, we have cassette. This is outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. And this is really not healthy. Now, this may be what this individual is doing now, is they're replaying the things over and over in their head. Or this may be telling you that you've had some outdated thinking. It's time to move beyond this so that you can move above this. All right. All right. We get girl with the snake, but it's sitting in the reverse. Now, girl with the snake in the upright is all about an empath and narcissistic paradigm. And it's also about being charmed or used, but also enabling your boundaries. And so with this sitting in the reverse, I think that you've started to realize what this person is really bringing to you or not bringing to this relationship. And you're kind of done with it. Or at least this is what this is saying, is that if you were dealing with a very difference in personality, like somebody that's very selfish, maybe not necessarily a narcissist, but somebody that's very selfish, and you were very giving, there's no balance that's there. But we've got sunglasses, honey. Somebody's watching, stalking, lurking, trying to see what's going on. Now, this could be you lurking on their stuff, trying to figure out what's going on with them, but this also could be them that's doing that. My recommendation is, if you're trying to heal from something, stay off of somebody's social media. It's only going to hurt. All right, let's get a soulmate manifest card. We got 2. I'm going to keep them. All right, this says, I have found the one that my soul loves. Okay, and then this says, sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night. Now, with these two cards coming out, I really do feel like you may have felt like this was your one and you cried all night without the support that you needed, whether that be from friends, family, or from this individual. But the love that you may have been searching for may be the love for yourself as well. So you have to take this how these cards resonate for you. All right, let's move on to some personal messages. See what personal messages we have for you directly. Okay, so this is not about this situation. These are for you. Wow, these cards are running away. All right, it says be selfish sometimes. Absolutely. You know, you have to take time to heal. You have to take time to really focus on you and love on you. Even when you're in a relationship, you need to take that time to focus on self and really your own growth and your own healing. All right, let's get a couple more. What else messages do we have? Sing and be happy. Listen, sometimes you have to take life as it's coming. It's going to jerk you around a little bit, but you got to still be able to enjoy and smell the flowers. We have take better care of yourself, and scissors cut just like knives, okay? So when somebody cuts you off, it hurts just like as if they stabbed you, right? Too much. All right, let's get one or two more messages. Okay. We have, if people don't see your uniqueness, show them the door. Be you always, okay? Don't change and mold yourself just so that somebody can, you know, see your worth. Your worth is beautiful how you are. This says luck happens when hard work, timing, and talent intersect. So you got to be willing to put in the work. You got to be willing to put in the effort for yourself, for your own life, and for your own career or balance. All right, let's get a poem for you. See what poem we got, and then we're going to see what this person wants to say to you, okay, after we get this poem out. So let's see what poem we have for you. And this is just a poem excerpt from some of my poetry. So let's see what messages you get from it. Oh, that's too many. All right, let me just split it, and we'll take this one here. All right, this says, Autumn Sunrise, number 52. You became my autumn sunrise and changed the colors of my leaves. Took my mind from mysteries to worlds of oohs, ahs, and intrigues. You know, this may have been a very strong connection for you. It really may have opened up your heart in ways that had never been opened up before. And unfortunately, it looks like there was some pain that was caused because of that. And so you may have felt very, very taken aback by this person, very taken aback by this relationship. And it really made you feel like you were expanding into a love situation or a beautiful, kind of like a beautiful sunrise or a beautiful sunset. And it may have turned out to be a lot of storms. All right. What would this person want to say to you if they could say anything? No pride, no ego, no fear. What would this person want to say to you right now? I want to give you a gift. Well, we did see the Six of Cups that showed up here, which is about possibly getting a gift or a reunion with somebody. So this person may want to give you some type of gift. Maybe they have given you a gift. Okay, what else does this person want to say to you? I want to fight for us. Okay, so this individual is like, you know, I'm willing to put in the battle. I'm willing to put in the work. Okay, let's get, what else do they want to say to you? I misunderstood you. I misunderstood you. So maybe they didn't realize, you know, a lot of times when I see that card, especially with this layout, it's like maybe they didn't realize what it is that you were saying to them until you walked away. Maybe you were telling them exactly what you needed. It says, how did you know? So maybe you found out something and they're like, how in the world did you know that? Are you gone for good? I can be your hero. So somebody wants to save this. It says, I'm sorry for all the times I was quiet. Okay, so this person may not have opened up to you, let you know where you stood. We have, I don't say I love you out of habit. It's a reminder that you're the best thing to ever happen to me. It's sexy how confident you are. Okay, so they're really thinking back, wanting to say these things to you, but they may have been quiet about these things. You will always be my one. Okay, let's get a couple more. Okay, give me your hands. You are a dream come true. Wow, all right, a couple more. What else do they want to say to you? And then we'll close this reading out. I'm not sure I'm ready. I wish things were different. All right, well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.